Hey guys, welcome to Matamata Des, which is Japanese for a long way to go. My name is Wyatt and I'm a missionary living in Japan. So about 2 weeks ago, I landed here in Tokorozawa, which is a city that is about 1 hour away by train from downtown Tokyo. And everything has been going better than I could have possibly imagined. The team here is really warm and welcoming and has been doing everything they possibly can to help me get settled. And within these 2 weeks, we've developed a plan for how I'm going to start language school, and also we may or may not have found an apartment for me, which is another really big development. And so everything is going great. I'm off to a great start, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys more about my journey as I kind of learn more about what it means to be a missionary here in Japan. So another big thing that's happened is that I've gotten my first taste of what it means to live here in Japan. And I wanted to show you guys a little bit of that by just showing you where I'm staying. So this is where I'm at right now. This is one of the rooms in the Send guest house, which is essentially like a big hotel that the mission agency runs in order to house missionaries and other people who are just passing through temporarily for missionary business. I'll be staying here for about 2 months or so as I get kind of my feet under me here in Japan. Not all of the rooms in the Send guest house look like this. Actually, most of them look fairly Western, and they have like a bed and wood floors and all of that. But this one in particular has been renovated to provide a little bit more of a traditional Japanese experience, which my organization thought I'd be interested in, and it's actually pretty cool, and I wanted to share this with you guys. All right, so the first thing we got to talk about is these tatami mat floors. The tatami mat has been a part of Japanese architecture since about the 8th century. So this is kind of like a mainstay for a lot of Japanese style homes. Now, a lot of modern Japanese homes don't have this, and so this is a little bit of a luxury. But still, it's cool, and there are still some homes that have 1 or maybe 2 rooms that have this kind of floor. The tatami mat is made of woven reeds that are just really tightly bound, and it's actually pretty comfortable. So another important thing about rooms in Japan is that space is at a premium, and so for a room like this, there's no permanent bed. Rather, I have to make and unmake a futon every day. And that's to save space. And so this is where I sleep. So yeah, this is the futon I've been sleeping in and probably will sleep in for the next 2 months. It's not the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in, but it's also not the least comfortable bed I've ever slept in. So yeah, I'll take it as is. It's an interesting experience. So next we've got the kitchen. And this also has, just a couple of little interesting differences. So first, like the stove, you'll notice the stove is really small. It's not even like a full stove. It's just kind of this thing. And instead of having, like down here, like this isn't an oven. This is just storage. And instead of having an oven, though, it just has this kind of like this grill, this smokeless grill that is attached to the stove. I still don't really understand what this like third burner back here is for, but we've got a propane stove, which is still pretty cool. Another interesting thing is that over here at the sink, there's no garbage disposal, and instead, like all the kind of the food stuff gets trapped in this thing, which I need to change, which is like just this net that just sits there. So yeah, that's my kitchen. Another thing that I want to show you guys about my kitchen is this microwave. And from what I understand, this is a pretty standard Japanese microwave. And honestly, it's kind of blowing my mind. It's really like a wonder of Japanese engineering, because it's not just a microwave. It's a microwave / toaster oven, right? There's a heating element in there that works just like a toaster oven. And another thing that's just really interesting about it is you'll see here, there's no numbers on that control panel, none whatsoever, right? And as far as I can tell, what it does is you put food in there and there's a scale that measures how heavy the food is, and then from that it just calculates how long the food needs to be microwaved for. And so like 9 out of 10 times I just put something in there, I hit the button to press start, and it just microwaves it to perfection without me having to do anything. So yeah, just this is I don't understand why we don't have this in the United States. This is just super cool. So yeah, this is like just a taste of what it's like to live here in Japan. There's still a lot to see and a lot to figure out. We've got a long way to go and tons to learn, but the big thing is that we made it here, and that's no small accomplishment. So I want to thank you guys so much for everything you've done to get me to this point, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you guys in the future. So please stay tuned. More videos to come. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care.